What's up, everyone? Sean Count Blackearth here today with not one unpackaging, not two, but three. I've been expecting these for quite a while. This one is actually a pre-order, and let's get into that one right now. If I can figure out how to open this. This is a very special pre-order for me because this is something that I've been a very big fan of for a long time and something I've wanted to see happen for a very long time. And I am very happy I've been able to get my hands on this. Here it is. The new Opeth set, Deliverance and Damnation. This is the 4-disc reissue. It says new Serum 5.1 mixes by Steven Wilson and Bruce Sword. Liner notes from Michael Ackerfeld and new art design from Travis Smith, all presented in a stunning box set. So yeah, I'm really stoked to have this. I'm not a big fan of Deliverance. Damnation, though, is, in all honesty, my favorite Opeth album. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of art, in my opinion. And as you guys know, I'm a big, big fan of 5.1 mixes. So to get to hear my favorite Opeth in 5.1 is going to be absolutely incredible. Alright, so pretty much, not going to go through the whole thing, but there's a Deliverance, and you get these photos, and then you got Damnation. So, I am very stoked about this. I am going to listen to this a lot because it is one of my favorite winter albums. Awesome stuff. Alright, this is from Redstream. There was one particular thing I ordered that I placed this order for, but I don't see how you'd be able to fit it in a package like this. But, we'll see. If I got the wrong version, I'm not going to be too happy. But I do enjoy Redstream a lot. It's a very good distro. Yeah. Let's try and get into this. Although I could see it coming a mile away that it's not the right version that I got, which is what I ordered. I definitely didn't. Alright, I'm gonna have to send an email about that because, yeah. That doesn't make me too happy unless, unless there's like a really... Oh, that's not good. That is not what I was wanting to happen at all. Alright, so there's a bunch of loose CDs in here. And yeah, I got the wrong edition. I'm going to have to send an email. Alright, got an Imperative Music sampler, which is pretty cool because I've gotten these in the past. Not from Redstream, but from other places. Not sure what this is. Looks like it's a black metal split. Oh, I ordered this Hexenwald and Totenstream. This isn't the right version that I ordered, so I'm going to have to send an email. It's the new Evil album, Ashes of Old. I ordered the A5 Digipack, but that's not what I got. Then, I don't think I ordered this. This is, Damned Creation with Soil Black. Pretty interesting stuff. Glad I got a bunch of jewel cases. This is Darkstra with Apos. One long black metal song with female nocturnal screams. Definitely interested in checking that out. Metaliz.com PCC-ROM. It's got some interviews and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. That's definitely a cool collector's item. Next we got Demonacy, and this is Faustian Dawn, and within the Sivan realms of Frost. So this is a 2 CD reissue, I believe, of some full lengths of theirs. Very cool packaging. Stoked to have this. Redstream has some awesome prices. You can't really go wrong with them. Oh, and they got a Demonacy loose CD, Joined in Darkness. That's pretty cool. Set that there. This is some Quebecois black metal. This is Black Scorn and the album Pagan Sacrifice. I believe this is a 2-disc blind buy that I made. This is something I cannot pronounce. Geweih. Grim Pagan Cult, 1996 to 2005. It's a 2-disc compilation, and from what I've been able to gather, it's some pagan black metal, which is always good in my book. And then finally, we got, this is, I believe, from Russia. I cannot pronounce the name of this band. But if you're into pagan, folk metal sort of stuff, this band is really good. Super excited to have this in the collection. So, that's the Redstream haul. That's a lot of shit. Which is really cool. Definitely check out Redstream. I'll provide a link in the description. Good stuff. Now, let's get into this from Hell's Headbangers. Now, this may look like there's a record, but there isn't. This is actually just a bunch of CDs. And I mean a lot. These were all $3.33 a piece. So, I got a bunch. Alright. Let's get into this. This one took abnormally long for Hell's Headbangers, but whatever. At least I got it. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, we're going to start things off with an A5 Digipack. This is Enwig Fenster. And this is Ontam Sarg. This is pretty much a pagan DSBM kind of stuff from what I've been able to gather, which I know sounds really weird, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving this a listen. Great A5 Digipack packaging. I'm always a big fan of the A5s. Alright, next we've got Vetter with Vetter Cult. Not sure where these guys are from. This is a complete blind buy. But I love that artwork. All I know is they're black metal. Oh, it says Norway. Alright, so it's kind of like folky black metal from what I've been able to gather. Super excited. This is some US black metal. This is Vellum with Desolation. I've heard a lot of really good things about this album. If you're into USBM, that is very good, I hear. Oh, Lord. There's so much stuff in here. This is my favorite Candlemass album. I was really surprised to see this. I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this is my favorite Candlemass album. This is King of the Grey Islands. This was actually how I got into them. So super happy to have this with a Digipack edition that features my favorite version of Solitude, re-recorded with Robert Lowe on vocals. If you haven't heard that, and you're a Candlemass fan, I feel like you're missing out, but I know a lot of people are going to completely disagree with me on that front. Alright, next we got the AEP split with Vintericket. I know nothing about AEP. All I know is I love Vintericket. So, and you gotta forgive me right now, my allergies and everything are just kicking my ass. I just woke up. Alright, so included a sticker, which is cool. Then we got here, I set that one aside because that goes along with another CD. This is Satanic Blood Spraying with At the Mercy of Satan. I've listened to this once, and it is some very solid black metal. Great shit. Happy to get this. This is from Belarus, Door into Emptiness, with their album Vada. Never heard them before, but total blind buy. Next, this is some Japanese black metal, and this is some really good shit. This is, excuse me, Arkra with Mikama Esramata. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's how you say it at all. I'm almost 100% sure it's not. But yeah, very cool stuff. This is a compilation of some EPs. Alright, next we have a bunch of shit, good God. Alright, I've been starting to enjoy these guys more and more, so I picked this up. Supernatural Addiction by Deceased. Very cool death metal. I'm a big fan of these guys, and when I saw they had this CD, I was sold instantly. A Winter Lost, and this is Die Langstein Nacht. Very good stuff for the winter to listen to. Alright. Now, these two go together. This is Kraken Drumeti, From the Dying Soil to the Eternal Sea. This is some experimental black metal from Finland, very nautical from everything I've heard. And then I also got their newest EP, The Astrolographs of the Ritual Deluge. So, very cool. Next, we've got, this is a really cool album. This is In Bondage to the Serpent by Nunfuck Ritual. If you haven't heard this, this is a super group featuring Telok from Mayhem, guy from Alter, Danny Liker from Brutal Truth, Nuclear Assault, Nocturnal Hellstorm, and then A. Johnson from Tyrant. This is just some really solid, great black metal. Next, rest in peace, Jim Sadis, None Slaughter with Hell's Unholy Fire. This is the 2 CD reissue, which is very cool. Very stoked to finally have some None Slaughter in my collection. And that also goes along with this, which is The Devil's Conquerors Volume 1. Compilation of a ton of splits and live tracks and stuff like that. So looking forward to giving that a listen. This is Tatsi with Amidst the Trees. Some atmospheric black metal from Finland, for those of you that are interested. I doubt it'll focus, but check that out. We got 2 more left. This is Strowarts with Balsic Winego Onga. This is some pagan black metal from Poland, which is a total blind buy, but I've been told it's very good. Now this is a band I'm a big fan of, the second to last one. This is Not Over Meg by Frozen Ocean. Frozen Ocean is a Russian band, and this is a first or second part, I can't remember exactly which, in their tribute series to Norwegian black metal. Typically they play more of an Ildjarn punky black metal or a very ambient style black metal, but this one's more traditional. Cool stuff. And finally, last but not least, Evil with To the Fallen and Free. Great, great stuff. I'm a big Evil fan, so I needed this in the collection. I actually had one more Evil CD, but it was out of stock. But I'll probably pick that up through Redstream. But anyways, that's the end of this huge unboxing video. I got enough music to last me a week, if or more. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.